Bonjour and welcome to Le Serpent Rouge, entertainment and dining experience for the whole family. Okay, now before placing this, there are no settings to change, but I would recommend one thing, and that is going into the audio and checking mute shop radio. And the reason is because the shop radios by default play this jaunty little muted number, and it has a tendency to clash with any music and sound effects currently going on in game. For the entertainment experience on this restaurant, it clashes quite a lot and it's annoying, so I'd recommend leaving that off in general if you have music and sound effects theming your shops. Now, to actually place our blueprint, anything with the DLC appears in an alphabetical order at the end. There we go. I recommend pausing the game when placing it to make it easier. And press X to get the advanced move tool up. And then we want to drop it until only the see me sign is visible and the hide me sign is gone. It's going to take a few tries, but eventually we get it. Once it's there, you can use the advanced tool, press X again to rotate, however you like it. And then click the check button to place it down. Now, to path it up, I like the swirly dark red path. I would recommend that, but you can obviously pick whichever you like. Then you want to select the grid, and you want to select it first from the bathroom, which is right here, and then fill in the ground floor. Around this side. Here, and now a little thing is you want to actually go up through this side, even though they can't walk this way and there's barriers stopping them from walking this way. We want to go up this way, and it helps make the stairs straight. It's a little quirk of the game, as there are quite a few. Come out the front, and that's ground floor done. Now we want to do the same thing for the second floor. Select grid from the shop, and then just fill in the ground floor. Now here, similar reason, to make the stairs straight, we need to add an extra path, but this one's only temporary. Once we get the stairs in, we'll go back and delete that one. And this side as well. Select the grid, and now you want to make sure angle snaps at 90, width at 4, length at 1, as this tells you, and we make our stairs. Now a big help here is holding down the control button, and it stops it from automatically connecting to things. Drag down, make our stairs. Make a little circle in here. Stairs going down this way, connect that up. Connect that. Stairs down this way. Okay, that way seems to work better. And now what we want to do is connect it to all the entertainment points in the shops and so forth. That's the 2 entertainment points hidden behind there. The bathrooms. And now the 4 shops up top. Connect. There. Well, we'll delete the path that's there. And then the final hidden entertainment point outside the front. Okay, now that's everything connected, pathwise anyway. Now what we can do is go in and place all the tables and the bins. There's scenery. I would recommend the adventure picnic table. And then I have it arranged so that the little circle is where the lighted sconce is, and just put it in there as close as you can get it. Now also, I recommend going into the building, selecting that sconce and picking the color of it. The hex code is right there, 783F04, if you prefer to do it that way. And then going back to escaping out of that, go back to our table, send it to that color. Don't worry about all these little templates for where to place things. They are all connected to the same building. Oops. We should have angle stuff on, makes that easier. There we go. You can hold down Z and it'll bring up the rotate. Oops, wrong way around. For this side, as you can see, it doesn't have to be exact, as long as you're within the little yellow rectangle. You're probably, nobody's really going to notice the difference. Now for downstairs, I'm pressing Control D to keep bringing up new ones. Just don't deselect it, and you can do that as much as you like. Oops. The Z key is what rotates it. Whereas holding down Z gives you the reticle. And last one. Okay. And now for the rubbish bins. Same thing with the color. You don't really have to rotate these. They kind of automatically snap on to this edge of the path. And that is it. Final thing, or final things. All the instructional signs are all part of the same building, which says delete me. So once you've done with setting everything up, just go ahead and delete that. Fill all the tables, the bins, the pathing signs, they'll all go away. Final thing I would recommend is hiring a new an entertainer, Renee, and adding her to this little spot. And then I'd also recommend giving her a new roster. And what you do is simply select the building, the entire building. You can give it a name. The Serpent Rouge. Save that. And now Renee. Now she will roam around the entire building, and including the 3 entertainment points, and entertaining everyone as she goes. And then the only thing else I want to leave you with is that the sequencer is up here by the cogs. There are actually 2. This sequencer is only for the little hippo breaching, and you don't really need to mess with that. This sequencer is for the entire show effects, and currently on a continuous activation to restart every 3 minutes, which I think is a fairly good time because the running order for the show As you can see, the last effects with the torches coming on is at 1 minute 35 seconds. So you get, you know, about half time off, half time on. But if you'd wish to change that by either increasing or decreasing it, you merely change the delay. So if you set the delay to, let's say, 100 seconds, that means exactly 1 minute 40 seconds it will repeat, so it will only be off for about 5 seconds. Or you can increase it to 600, and so now it waits until 10 minutes. And that's all you do right there. And that is it. One last thing I'll show you, because I know some people are interested in this, and that's the costs for things. Now, when building it, I added in a ride just to make sure the shop stayed full, because the shop by itself doesn't really have enough park rating to bring in enough guests. But as you can see, the shop sales outnumber the costs, and the scenery running costs, which include the ride being Lockshore's Secret Discovery I built a while ago, and it's on the workshop as well if you like it. As you can see, the scenery running costs are not that much at all. So the shops, despite the effects and everything, and as you can see, the monthly running cost for the effects, including the little hippo, is only $100 a month. So it's not that bad. That is all. So I'd like to thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy Le Serpent Rouge. Cheers!